PH here. Hi guys, I want to show you something I did to my Piscifun Phantom. This is the new one I got. This has a clutch brake system inside plus magnetic. But I noticed when you adjust the magnetic, it don't even hardly do nothing at all. It's like it isn't even there. I think that's why they may have took it off on the new model, the Phantom X. But anyhow guys, I want to show you what I did to get a little more magnetic brake out of this thing. First you want to mark the magnets with a magic marker, like a Sharpie, permanent. Then you take these two screws out. I'll do that now and I'll show you. The two screws that hold it in place. And you want to get this from this side, lift it up. And there's the magnetic system. And it's got a bar of metal on the back to hold them in place. And I don't know if you could see these right up to here, and then this one's sunken in, then this one's sticking out. This one right here's in the original position. What I did was you get like an X-Acto blade and you push this out. There's two little slots here. Just push on it. Oops. You see the magnet comes out. That's why you mark them, so you can put them back in the same position. Now I'll show you what I did. What you could do is you could use washers and you put them under the magnet to raise them up a little bit, like how I did to these. I didn't have a small washer, but I had these little E-clips for my RC cars because I also have a lot of RC stuff. And I used that, and what I did was I just pushed it in like that. Like I said, if you have a washer that'll fit in there, a real thin washer, it'll work really good too. Let me show you how thin these E-clips are. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up, but they're really thin. And then all I did was push the magnet back in the same position, and these ain't gonna come out because the way this thing works, why there's not a lot of brake, the magnets pull against this thin little metal insert C looking ring here in the inside. You see that? There's not a lot of magnetic force, so that's why I did this. It's probably only going to give it a little bit more, but it'll be better in the way it is stock because you'll have more adjustments. If you want, you could probably CA glue these from the back with a drop of CA glue if you get it tuned right the way you want. I'm going to screw this back in this top plate here, and we'll see how it works now. It just felt stock. It had no adjustments at all. I don't even know why they even put it on there. Because a normal magnetic braking system, when you have it on 0 and you put it up to 10 or whatever it goes to, it really slows the spool down a lot from 0 to 10 or 20, whatever you got. This didn't even do nothing. You couldn't even barely hardly tell the difference. So that's how you do it. Now let's put it on and see what it does. Like I said, it's probably not going to do much because this is just a thin little metal they slip in there on a spool. But it should work a little better than it did stock. Alright, let's test it out. The brake is on loose. There's a little plane of spool. The internal brake is on 0 and the magnetic brake is on 0. Let's press the thumb bar down. You can see how free it moves. Now let's see when you put it on 10. You see it's working a little, but nothing like a normal brake. But it is working more than stock, so that's good. Before it didn't even slow it down hardly at all, so now I'll have a better adjustment here on the magnetic brake system. Also, after you do this, let me show you something here. You see these two screws? If you back them off like a quarter, half turn on each side at a time, you could adjust the magnets. They'll get it a little bit stronger because it lets it flex in a little bit. Because it normally flexes in, you see that? So if you loosen them up just a hair a little bit more, you'll be able to get that to flex a little closer to the spool metal C-ring, and that should slow the brakes down. You could adjust it so it don't scrape nothing. That's what you want. Well guys, that's the Piscifun Phantom magnetic brake mod. If you liked the video, please leave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it as always. Hit that bell if you want to see future videos. And I'll see you next time, guys, out on the water. PH out.